It's like Christmas. Look what I came home to. Now we're going to see what's in here. I know what's in here, but you don't. So I'm going to show you. I'll give you a little hint. It says John Deere licensed product. Made in China. Yeah. Okay. And it's a box! It's actually the canopy thingy in the picture. It's not just a box. There's the canopy part, the poles, and bonus parts. So now we'll go out to the tractor and see how these things fit. These plates go on underneath and attach with these little nuts to these screws or bolt. Now I haven't figured out exactly why we put those brackets in there. Just because the instructions said we're supposed to, but I kind of went ahead a step there, so let's back up. There's a plate now underneath this on the underside. This goes down through here. Maybe it's just to give that plastic plate a little more strength, I don't know. Then this goes in here like this. This one goes in here, they can move around. Then it goes on here. Push the little pin in and down it goes, and then that's it. And then the part at the top is apparently all done with these things. Let's find out. I haven't figured out what these long bolts are for yet. Maybe they go through here to hold it from moving around. I don't know. We shall see. Yeah, it's the two-part one. One comes across apart. That goes in here. Bit of a squeeze. You got to pull that apart to get it in there. Bit of a tight squeeze, but it's in. Here is the roof. The top. This we can hang down the back. It's going to hang over like this at some point and hang down. I'm guessing this ties around here or somewhat. So the side loop bars the front hoop poles. Locate the side bars, the front hoop poles, and the sun canopy skin. Well, we know which one the skin is. H is the two that are joined with the others, and G is these two singular ones. So, which goes where? Let's bring the camera around to the front, show the front view. The front loop goes through here, that's this one. It goes in and kind of loops around. They come through, and this is going to curve like this. And if I'm correct, which of course I must be, these go into here and go into here. This kind of slides around. And then this one, take this one and put it in here. Flip that over. That goes in there. And then this goes like this. And there you have your sun canopy. And then we take these, go up through the straps. Not that way. Go up through the middle, and then down on the outside, like this, and you have it, and you just kind of pull it tight. Same on this side, go around the inside edge of the pole, up, through the middle, and then back down like that, through there, feed it through. Enough so you can grab it with your fingers. And then you pull it down. Keep it tight. And make sure these are over the edge on both sides. And if they're not, then you've got to loosen this up a bit. So you've got the room to move this, and then you bring that up and over. And then you tighten that again, just a little bit. And this one. And there's your sun canopy. Now, if you look at the height of the roof compared to the height of the shed, that ain't going in there. So I have to have this removable. So either I do this and unclip the whole thing by just pulling it out, or I attach it permanently at this end. And unclip it from here and here. I think it's easier to just take the whole thing out as a one-piece unit. So I can sit in it and keep the sun off of my balding head. And probably keep the snow off me in the winter when I have the snowplow attachment on it. But I can still take that off easily to put it into the shed that I built for this unit. So that, my friends, is how you install one of these John Deere sun canopies on a John Deere S120 or any of the S100 series tractors. And I found out why they recommend you put the bolts in. When I was cutting my lawn, it is kind of bumpy, you see, when you're driving across the lawn. And these popped right out, and this thing actually flew right off the mower while I was cutting the lawn. So I'm going to be having these on from now on, and then doing it up here at those other clips farther up, which I'm about to do because I'm going to put it in the shed now. And as we determined, it won't fit in the shed with the mower. So what I'm going to have to do is unclip it from here. And push up here. And take it off. Now I've got convertible number 3. Because that's 1. That's 2. And that over there is convertible number 3. Actually, in order of the way we got them, it's reversed. That big one's 1, that's 2. And that's convertible number 3. But now I can put it in the garage. Well, shed. Its own garage. Until next time, this is Bruce from Bruce Fixes Stuff.